Hello everyone, welcome to the weekly scenario in Noctie. This week we are dealing with this position, a highly complex endgame position. And first of all, when you see this type of position, what you do is to calculate the material unbalances. And here you can see that black has got a rook and white has got a bishop. But white has got two pawns. On the D file. The problem is that the pawns are doubled, so they are not so affected as if they were in a chain. So for me, when I see this position, no doubt that it is black who is in the driver's seat. And one other problem I can see is that the bishop here on B2 is stuck a little bit behind this pawn. So you would really like to push this pawn so that this bishop can come to life. Another thing that is very important when you play against a rook and you don't have a rook yourself is that you would like to avoid that the rook comes into your position. That means that the rook can work behind your pawns, like on the second rank or something like that, because then the rook will be very effective. So here in this position, white also need some activity. One problem that white has got is that the normal move after a5 is met by rook c7, and the rook is ready to enter into the c2, and now it's really dangerous for white already. So this you want to avoid. Instead, the best move is actually to play bishop c4. It looks strange, maybe. First of all, of course, if the bishop takes on c4 like this, you straighten up the white chain of pawns, and suddenly white is probably a little bit better, because even though this like a rook a7, king c2, you know, takes a pawn, but you have king b3 and you will take the pawn on b4, and you will have two nice pawns in the center like this with white, so white has got the chances. But of course, this is not what's going to happen. Instead, black will take on a4. And now, where you are one pawn, black has won a pawn, but the idea is that white has got the chance to play d5. And not only do you open up the long diagonal for the bishop, you also have chances to play with your passed pawn. So suddenly some activity you have, and supported with the pair of bishops, white will have chances. Still, it's a hard game. It's not easy to make a draw in this position with white, because black will have possibilities to go with the king up to the d6 or somewhere there, and then try to go for the pawn. So white's idea is also to try to swap off the pawns on the king side. So I believe that a good move, for example, after king f8 or something like that, then there could be like d6, rook b7, d6, just to get some activity. Again, g4, try to push your pawns so that they can be swapped off. Rook b8, g5, rook a8, king e3, rook a5, and you know, it's still a very difficult position for white, but you know, you have chances after h4 to try to hold the game. But I can tell you now, because now I'm about to play with Noctie, this will not be easy, but I will try my best to keep it up, make a draw, or at least make all the moves that you should do to have solved this exercise. So let's go for that. Let's go for Noctie, and here we are. It's my move. I play bishop to c4 and take there, and d5. And I will see what black will play. Okay, rook e8, that's an interesting move. I play h4 like this. What I try to do now is again to make the pawn. I think I could play. Can I not play d6 here? I think so. Should I try this one? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should do that or not. d6 or g5? I'll go for g4. Okay, let's go for that. g4. I want to play g5. Okay. Now I think I need to give a check here on d6, because otherwise the king could come up to g6, you know, or something like that. So I want to avoid that. Ah, that's a good move, I believe. That was a good move. I didn't see that coming. Because now it threatened to play rook d8. I need to play g5, let's say that. g5. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I take back. Okay, I go here. Bishop e6. DS if it takes, I give a check on f7. Okay, interesting. Can I give a check here? Let's see if it takes. I take with the bishop here. Rook f8, d7. You can see that, you know, it's very, I'm very close to losing this position, because, you know, there are some tactical tricks that in crucial positions make it work for me. Because rook f8, if that was played, I would have played d7, and I probably make a draw. Now I think I should be able to make a draw, but, you know, this is not easy. This is not easy. Should I play like this, maybe? Bishop to e7. Then try to stop that with my king. Just try to play good moves. Not easy. Can assure you. Not easy. Don't understand what's happening here. What about if I could play this move now? Bishop b6. Going for the pawn. Aha. Clever. I need to think a bit now, because now it's threatening to... Okay, I go for this move. Threatening the rook. And if rook b5, I have a check on e4. What shall I do? Try to play some good moves. Okay, I actually solved the task, but let's play a little bit more to see. Okay, gives a check. I'll give a check. Can I play this move? I guess I can. Now I will take on b3 with the bishop, and it will be a draw. This is what we call a technical position. That means that this is known to be a draw position, but of course black can play on with the rook against the bishop, but this is known to be a quite simple draw for white. So I think it's time for us to stop. As you could see, I managed, but you know, one little slip in any situation would have made it difficult for me. So this is good training for you when you defend, because Noctie will keep on fighting to make it life hard for you. Good luck, everyone.